Why bother grip training? Well, it's more than just being able to open a jar of pickles. You know, the other day I found my old Captains of Crush grip trainers. These things are awesome, but the only ones I could find were the heavy duty ones. These are rated at 200 pounds. And I seem to remember at one time I could squeeze these together, but nowadays, yeah, not so much. It kind of surprised me in a way because things like hanging from a bar or a tree limb, I can do that all day, it seems. But when it comes to, squeezing my fingers around real resistance, it's like it's another story. It's also interesting that grip has been very, very highly studied, and it's correlated with general longevity, but tightly correlated with balance, fall resilience, even muscle mass. The thing is, I don't want to create a whole new gym routine and series of exercises based around grip strength. So today, I want to show you what you can do just when you're out in nature, if you're out on a walk, if you're out in a park or in the woods, some unconventional ways that you can build your own grip strength. Of course, a tree branch is going to hold your body weight the same as any bar. And I discovered Ratchet straps out of my truck turned a thick branch into a really, really tough hang. And just even climbing itself, gripping bark and squeezing a branch just to hold your position, it's grip you can't really fake. A little easier is to lean back against a strap or a branch, and now your grip is still working isometrically, and it holds tension the whole time. I like to combine it with some active passive shoulder work. Hand and foot holds done on a tree. Those are a fun way to test your grip strength, and they're basically a climbing move, but they can be done at a safe distance from the ground. You don't have to be super strong to start learning this. You can lean back with your feet still on the ground, and you can regress it further. You let go with your thumbs, hold on with your fingertips only. It's the same thing, it's just less demand. Now, stones don't have nice suitcase handles, and they force your fingers to do the work your hands normally avoid. Pinch grip basically has their thumb on one side and fingers on the other, and it's a completely different demand than closed fists. Lifting stones are great, and you can find them anywhere. This is where it stops being exercise and starts becoming your real life. Whether it's doing something easy like pulling in a light anchor, or harder like grabbing a bag of soil you end up pinching, or squeeze carrying it to the garden bed. It's this kind of stuff is really what grip strength is actually for. And dragging, that's a different demand again. I'm using a pinch grip here, trying to keep it under constant tension. Crawling, using your fingertips, it loads your grip in a way almost nothing else does. It's very, very tough. So if you want to try it, and it's a little much in the beginning, just do it from a kneeling position. It's the same exercise. And talk about a simple exercise. Bringing out a wet towel will build crushing grip strength and help your forearm endurance too. It works your wrists, your flexors, your biceps. Really, you can throw your whole body into it. Of course, if the trail or yard isn't available, the gym has tons of options as usual. I could be doing hex holds, pinch gripping the top of a hex dumbbell instead of the handle, or working on some bottoms up kettlebell holds, cleans, and carries. This forces your hand and wrist to stabilize the whole time. Now, none of this requires a gym membership, doesn't require special equipment. What it requires is that you pay attention to your environment around you and see what you can use. Maybe there's a log, maybe there's a heavy stone, maybe it's a bag of garden soil sitting in your shed. So next time you're out on a hike or a walk in a city park out in the country, take a look around and see what you can use, see what you can adapt to in your own grip strength training. If you're a man in your 40s, 50s, 60s, or more, how has your grip been? Let me know in the comments.